Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep into one of the most advanced naval strike weapons to emerge from Israel's defense industry, the Seabreaker Long-Range Naval Precision Missile, a system that is quietly reshaping how modern navies think about sea control, coastal dominance, and long-range precision warfare in contested environments. The Seabreaker is designed for a future battlefield where ships can no longer rely only on traditional radar and air defenses, because threats now come from far beyond the horizon, guided by artificial intelligence, multi-sensor fusion, and autonomous decision-making systems that reduce reaction time to mere seconds. At its core, Seabreaker is a long-range, sea-skimming, precision guided missile developed by Rafael Advanced Defense Systems, building upon decades of Israeli experience in anti-ship and land attack missile technology while integrating the latest breakthroughs in autonomy and target recognition. One of the most striking aspects of Seabreaker is its reported range of up to 300 kilometers, which immediately places it in the category of strategic naval weapons rather than simple tactical missiles, allowing launch platforms to strike high-value targets while staying well outside the engagement envelope of most enemy air defenses. Unlike older anti-ship missiles that rely heavily on active radar seekers, Seabreaker uses an advanced electro-optical imaging infrared seeker combined with artificial intelligence, enabling it to visually identify, classify, and lock onto targets with extreme accuracy, even in complex and cluttered maritime environments. This means the missile does not just fly toward a radar signature, but instead compares what it sees in real time with a stored target database, reducing the risk of hitting decoys, civilian vessels, or incorrect targets, which is a major concern in modern naval warfare close to coastlines. Seabreaker's autonomy allows it to operate in GPS-denied or heavily jammed environments, a critical capability at a time when electronic warfare is becoming just as important as kinetic firepower, and when satellite navigation can no longer be taken for granted in high-intensity conflicts. The missile's low-altitude sea-skimming flight profile is optimized to evade enemy radar detection, hugging the waves at extremely low heights and using the curvature of the Earth to remain hidden until the final moments of its attack, leaving defending ships with very little time to respond. Seabreaker is not limited to naval targets alone, as its design allows it to strike land targets along coastlines with equal precision, making it a dual-role missile capable of supporting naval blockades, coastal suppression missions, and joint operations with air and ground forces. This flexibility turns naval platforms into long-range strike assets capable of influencing battles far inland while remaining mobile, unpredictable, and difficult to target, which is a major shift from traditional naval gunfire or shorter-range missile support. Another key feature of Seabreaker is its ability to follow complex flight paths, including waypoint navigation, terrain hugging over coastal areas, and indirect attack angles, allowing it to approach targets from unexpected directions and exploit gaps in enemy defenses. The missile can be launched from a wide range of platforms, including surface combatants, patrol vessels, and potentially even land-based launchers, giving commanders flexibility in how and where the weapon is deployed. This multi-platform capability is especially valuable for smaller navies that want a powerful deterrent without investing in large and expensive capital ships, as Seabreaker allows even relatively modest vessels to threaten high-value enemy assets. From a design perspective, Seabreaker represents a shift toward smarter missiles rather than simply faster or heavier ones, prioritizing precision, autonomy, and survivability over sheer speed or warhead size. The warhead itself is optimized for maximum effectiveness against modern warships, designed to penetrate and cause critical damage to command centers, sensors, and propulsion systems rather than relying solely on blast effect. In an era where many naval engagements may be decided by disabling a ship rather than sinking it outright, this precision approach makes Seabreaker particularly dangerous, as a single hit could neutralize a vessel's combat capability. Seabreaker also reflects lessons learned from recent conflicts, where precision-guided munitions have demonstrated that accurate targeting and reliable guidance often matter more than raw explosive power. The integration of artificial intelligence into the missile seeker is one of its most revolutionary aspects, allowing it to make decisions in the terminal phase of flight without human intervention, which dramatically shortens the kill chain. This autonomy not only increases effectiveness, but also reduces the cognitive load on operators, who can focus on mission planning and coordination rather than micromanaging individual missile engagements. The missile's ability to discriminate targets is particularly important in congested maritime zones such as the Mediterranean, Persian Gulf, or South China Sea, where civilian shipping, neutral vessels, and military assets often operate in close proximity. By reducing the risk of misidentification, Seabreaker addresses one of the most serious escalation risks in naval warfare, where a single mistaken strike could trigger wider conflict. From a strategic standpoint, Seabreaker strengthens Israel's naval deterrence by extending its ability to project power far beyond its immediate coastline, complicating any adversary's planning and forcing them to allocate more resources to defense. It also fits neatly into Israel's broader defense philosophy, which emphasizes technological superiority, rapid response, and the ability to strike precisely and decisively when required. The missile's design suggests a focus on survivability in heavily defended environments, where layered air defenses, electronic warfare systems, and decoys are increasingly common. Seabreaker's passive seeker gives it a significant advantage against radar-based countermeasures, as it does not emit signals that could reveal its presence or allow defenders to jam it easily. This stealthy approach makes interception more difficult, especially when combined with low-altitude flight and unpredictable attack angles. The development of Seabreaker also reflects a global trend toward network-enabled weapons, where missiles can receive updated targeting information during flight or operate as part of a larger sensor and command network. While specific details remain classified, it is widely believed that Seabreaker can integrate with modern combat management systems, allowing real-time data sharing between ships, aircraft, and other sensors. This networked capability enhances situational awareness and allows commanders to adapt quickly to changing battlefield conditions, a crucial advantage in fast-moving naval engagements. In practical terms, Seabreaker provides a credible counter to advanced surface combatants, including frigates and destroyers equipped with sophisticated air defense systems. By attacking from long range and using stealth and intelligence rather than brute force, the missile challenges the assumption that large warships are inherently resilient. This has implications not just for Israel, but for navies worldwide, as it underscores the growing vulnerability of even the most advanced ships to smart, long-range precision weapons. Seabreaker also plays a role in coastal defense, where it can be used to deny access to hostile naval forces attempting to operate near friendly shores. In this role, the missile acts as a powerful anti-access and area denial weapon, forcing adversaries to operate farther away or risk devastating strikes. The psychological impact of such a weapon should not be underestimated, as the knowledge that a hidden launcher or small patrol vessel could unleash a long-range precision strike changes how opponents plan and maneuver. From an economic perspective, Seabreaker offers a cost-effective alternative to building and maintaining large fleets, as precision missiles can deliver disproportionate impact relative to their size and cost. This makes the system attractive not only to Israel, but also to export customers seeking advanced capabilities without excessive financial burden. Seabreaker's unveiling signals Israel's intent to remain at the forefront of missile technology, leveraging its expertise in sensors, software, and system integration. The missile also highlights the increasing convergence between naval and land warfare, as coastal targets and maritime assets are now part of the same interconnected battle space. As navies adapt to this reality, weapons like Seabreaker will play a central role in shaping doctrines, force structures, and procurement priorities. Looking ahead, the principles embodied in Seabreaker, autonomy, precision, stealth, and network integration, are likely to define the next generation of naval strike weapons. Future upgrades could potentially extend its range, enhance its artificial intelligence, or integrate it more deeply into joint operations with air and space assets. In a world where conflicts may be decided by who can see, decide, and strike first, Seabreaker represents a powerful example of how technology is redefining maritime power. It is not just a missile, but a statement about the future of naval warfare, where intelligence and precision outweigh sheer numbers and where small platforms can deliver strategic effects. As more nations invest in similar capabilities, the seas are becoming a far more contested and dangerous domain, with long-range precision weapons acting as the ultimate equalizer. Seabreaker stands as a reminder that control of the oceans is no longer guaranteed by size alone, but by the ability to adapt, innovate, and strike with decisive accuracy when it matters most. In the end, Seabreaker embodies a shift from traditional naval dominance to intelligent maritime warfare, where the outcome of battles may hinge on a single, perfectly guided strike launched from beyond the horizon.